All right, what's up everyone? My name is Toby. Welcome to Crypto Tips. I want to explain to you why or where I think this bull run could potentially take us. Now, this is pretty much leg 5 out of this bull run, pretty much. You know, Bitcoin goes through cycles. It usually goes through 5 different phases, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are potentially in the last phase right now. And I want to go back in history really quick to show you where we could potentially go. You might not actually believe how far we could actually go up, but let me show you some stuff. All right, when I first got into crypto, when Bitcoin, it was in 2013. I remember like the first time I got into it was around $70, and then it proceeded to go up and down, whatever. And then it did top out around like 1,160 bucks. And then it shot back down to $70 for a while. But I want to explain to you like what happened. So back in August 2012, the price of Bitcoin was $7. And from there, in April 2013, the price went to $260. So that's a 3,000% gain, all right? And so then it proceeded to kind of just fade back a little bit, and it was really boring. I remember how boring that was. But and I had no history to really go back on back then, because you know, first of all, there weren't very many YouTubers out there, and secondly, you know, there's not a lot of chartists out there as well. So in 2013, Bitcoin, after 6 months of just being really boring, in October, it went from $84 to the end of November 30th, I think it was, $1,167. And this all happened in about 2 months, just under 2 months. This could potentially be the same scenario. I mean, we're talking from $84 to $1,164. That's a huge jump. That's over a 10x jump. So right now we're about $48,000. You know, if we even do a 5x from here, you know, that's a huge profit for us. That's multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is where we could potentially be headed, at the least, if we even follow the 2013 price movements. Okay, but here's the thing. Here's the kicker, is that, you know, back then we didn't have sovereign nations essentially investing in Bitcoin. Now we do. El Salvador just today started mining Bitcoin using energy from volcanoes. You also have, just, you know, in the last 24 hours or last 48 hours, you had the chairman of the Federal Reserve finally admitting we have no intent to ban cryptocurrency. And you know, why do people say that? Because they're finally kind of understanding just now that there's no way to ban this, okay? They could have banned it back in 2012, 2013, when hardly anybody was in it. They might have had their best chance of banning it then, but now, like, there's just no way. They're understanding like the Bitcoin blockchain is the most secure blockchain in the history of the world. Okay, lastly, Mass Mutual, which runs about $616 billion under management, just said recently that Bitcoin is a store of value, over the long run. So back in 2013, we didn't have that. Now whales and huge countries, you know, they have accumulated all this Bitcoin over the past, you know, a year or whatever, a year or two, and now, you know, the supply is dwindled to where there's not as much Bitcoin out there anymore. So where do you think this is headed? So you have a huge decrease in supply, and you have an enormous, crazy amount, way more than 2012, 2013 demand. And so this is where I see Bitcoin going. Who knows what the price is going to be? I think what people are saying right now, these price predictions are mostly wrong. I think it's going to go probably much higher. Who knows in the short term, but I know in the medium to even the medium term, I should say, that, you know, the price is going to go way beyond probably what you can imagine. Anyways, I would expect this thing to go in the multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars, easy. I don't see any problem with that. So that's all I wanted to say to you. Keep accumulating. Anything over $50,000, anything under $50,000 is a steal in my opinion, absolute steal. So keep that in mind when accumulating. All right, talk to you soon. Bye-bye.